Hey, this is Awesome Arcades. So a quick video. I get questions from a lot of customers and they say, I would like to get a game that can play Pac-Man and Super Mario Brothers. Now, Pac-Man is a vertical game. Vertical games are games that move up and down on the screen. And so what you're looking at is a monitor. If you looked at your TV at home, the same way your TV would sit on your TV stand, if you took your TV and you turned it sideways, and then installed it down into this cabinet, that is a vertical configuration. So the standard cocktail and the deluxe cocktail are designed to play up and down games. In order to play side-to-side games, like Asteroids, Defender, Super Mario Brothers, you have to take the TV and install it the same way it sits on your TV stand. And so this TV you would have to take and turn it that ways. And so if you look at some of our stand-up two-player cabinets, they have the monitor installed in landscape or horizontal. And so traditionally, the only way that you can get a machine that can play both up and down games, vertical, and side-to-side games, horizontal, is to buy our Ultimate Cocktail Table. And so the Ultimate Cocktail Table has joysticks on both sides, just like this cabinet. In addition, the Ultimate Cocktail has a panel here with two joysticks side by side, and it allows two people to play at the same time. So simultaneous play, like baseball where I pitch, you hit. And so on the Ultimate Cocktail, if you're playing a game and you press and release the B button, the screen image will flip over and display this way. Now, that cabinet is about double the cost of the standard cocktail. And so if you want to be able to play up and down games and side-to-side games, but you don't want to have to buy the Ultimate Cocktail, what we've done, let me show you this here. Trying to do this with one hand here. So around the monitor, this thing is called a bezel. What we have done is we have pre-cut the cabinet, and so inside the cabinet, the monitor is held in place with just 6 Phillips screws. If you wanted, you could actually take the monitor out and turn it from vertical to horizontal, reinstall it, and then this bezel that goes over that, you would just put like that, and then you could get that top art. Now, the cutout is rectangular, so you're gonna need a different top that is cut out instead of portrait in landscape, and then you would slide that top back over. Now, I realize this is not for everybody. It's certainly not designed for you to bounce back and forth easily between games like Pac-Man and Super Mario Brothers, but if you have the cabinet for a long time and you decide, now I would like to play horizontal games for a while, there's a game board that you can buy online called the 138-in-1 JAMA board. It's got 138 all horizontal games. And so you could add that to your collection in addition to playing either the 60 game board or the 412 board, which is all vertical games. Basically, it allows you to have one cabinet without having to buy the Ultimate that allows you to play vertical and horizontal games. Another thing I wanted to show you real quick is I get a lot of questions from people that they want to change the artwork. So we have some here that says arcade. We're coming with a few different options in the future, but we can't sell anything that has trademarked or licensed images. And I get a lot of people that say, well, I see other companies that put Pac-Man on there and they're not really supposed to do that, and we definitely don't do that. But if you wanted to get art that has that, there's a few companies that make that, and I have listed their names in the website, or you could reach out to us and we could let you know. We have sent them the different templates for our cabinets, so as long as you let them know what size cabinet you have, they would be able to provide you with that. In order to change it, so on the top of this cabinet, when it's assembled, there's a piece of clear tempered glass. I've got a piece sitting here. And then this thin vinyl veneer, that's called an underlay. So this goes directly on that, then the glass goes on it, and then on each corner of the cabinet, there's one of these clips. Each clip tightens down with 2 Phillips screws. So if you wanted to change that top out, it's pretty basic. You're just gonna untighten these 8 clips that go around each of the 4 corners. And then you would lift this piece off. Now this is floating, so it's not taped down or glued down. It just sits there and it doesn't slide or anything once the clips are in place. But that's basically what you would do if you wanted to change out the artwork on the top of the cabinet. If you wanted to change out the artwork on one of the stand-up cabinets, so on the top of the cabinet here, you'll see there's a bracket that I've already removed. The bracket has 4 Phillips screws. And then down here, you would see one of the marquees. which is just a backlit piece of plexiglass. And so if you wanted, you would just slide that marquee down into that and then put the bracket back on. And so if you wanted to swap that out at home yourself, it's pretty easy to do. If you have any questions, let us know. 408-649-0410. Thank you.